Another announcement, people of Canada. Sorry, I'm just very tired. Sorry for. My other business announcement is out of experience, find disability credits plain pathetic. As I'm currently living on disability myself, I'm not yet benefiting from my prime minister's salary. I find disability credits plain not enough to even provide for a disabled person to begin with. How can a disabled person even survive? Much imagine a person in a wheelchair, uh, being in the lowest tax bracket. I have to evaluate how much I will be giving to disabled people, uh, and increase in benefits, depending on tax bracket. I estimate giving a disabled person $45,000 annually, putting them in the middle class, because they cannot work, and it is not right to keep them in the lower class because it's not their fault. It's not a disabled person that can't work. So I will be bringing disabled people to the middle class, by simply increasing their benefits. I'm not sure exactly when this will be done, but you should expect increased benefits soon. As soon as I discuss this with my military, because it's not right. Here's why. I see Ricky Berwick, a person suffering from uh, uh, muscle dystrophy, being ridiculed online in live stream every night. He does a video. They do gay cripple jokes and even pay him to do cripple jokes. And I find that it's very disrespectful to even dare laugh at a cripple. And out of experience, I used to take care of a blind kid. He's my age. His name is Philip Shaw. Sorry, he is an actual good musician. And has his own channel. By the way, if you're interested in hearing about Philip's story, he can play pretty much any musical instrument, even the guitar. He sings, plays drums, keyboard, and so forth. Has his own channel, has his own Facebook, by the way. And when we were kids, I used to take care of him for money. His parents paid me to take care of him at school and after school. He was my friend. And most guys in my class would do gay jokes because I held his hand. And I find most people very disrespectful for this. Uh, so I do not think it's right to keep a disabled person in the lower class to begin with because they cannot work and cannot even provide for themselves. A person in a wheelchair can't even cook in most cases, and need nurses to take care of them, to begin with. So I will be increasing disabled credits as soon as possible. You can expect more news on this as soon as I am done. I estimate each disabled person will benefit of $45,000 annually. If I can keep them within the tax bracket, of course, that would be right. Because I don't want them to pay taxes on the money that I'll pay them, because that would not be right. So I will see. And to begin with, disabled people, crippled, cannot own a car or a van and need a van for transport. And within that tax bracket and disability credits, by social care, they can't even get a car or a van or they can't even get transport in most cases. So I have to discuss this more. I have to evaluate a lot of stuff because disabled people deserve a lot more. It's not their fault that they cannot work, and it is not right to keep them in the lower class, and it is not right to force them to starve or to suffer or to begin with. So I will increase disability credits quite a lot, actually, putting them within the middle class bracket. Period. And they will be able to have better financial services because they need nurses at home to begin with. So, and good thing is, a lot of disability will be curable with my invention, Halo, to begin with some exceptions. Uh, so. So we will see. I need to further evaluate the research, anyways, and disability needs, because, like I said, I'm living on disability right now, and I cannot even provide for my own self. And I can imagine how a person in a wheelchair is simply suffering right now. So you can expect major changes as soon as possible because it's not right. We are not clowns to be laughed at. You know what I mean? We have our rights, and it is the government's job to take care of the disabled because they cannot work. Period. How can they even provide for their own self? Even buy food with such low credits? Because I can't even survive. I spend most days not eating. I do not have clean clothes because I do not even have a washer and dryer in my apartment, and I'm disabled. So, major change needs to be done for the disabled in this country, period, to begin with, because it is not right for a disabled person to suffer as much because they cannot work, and they should be better treated for it. I find it very disrespectful against the disabled, period, to keep them in lower class. It's not right. Disabled should at least be in the middle class because they cannot provide and work to begin with. They need all the help they can get from a nurse daily. I need to pay nurses to go to their homes to take care of them to begin with. Uh, Therefore, I need more nurses to take care of the disabled, period. So there you go. So I will consider how much exactly I will be extending in disability credits. I'm not sure. I estimate, like I said, roughly 45,000 annually for disabled, and we will see. So consider that done.